The crypto market has been highly volatile this week as investors started walking cautiously ahead of the key events next week. Meanwhile, the market has been on a bullish party run for the past few weeks, as evidenced by the price change of Bitcoin as well as other altcoins. Now, according to market experts, several traders might consider the recent downturn momentum as a buy-the-dip opportunity. According to analyst Michel van de Poppe, the altcoins are gaining attention and might continue to perform well, given the increasing volatility in the Bitcoin price recently. So let's take a look at the key events next week that can significantly impact the overall market sentiment before exploring the top performers of this week. Macroeconomic events tend to affect the sentiment of the global financial markets, let alone the digital asset space. Meanwhile, the recent cautious stance by the investors also suggests that the market is seeking more clarity on the recent economic performance and the Fed's potential move with their rate hike plans. The hotter than expected inflation has dampened the market sentiment throughout the year, with increasing interest rates forcing investors to run for the hill. However, the recent economic data, especially the city, is about 24.6 and poured off to 6. The more 6.6 goes into a black investor in VE. However, despite the cooling CPI and PPI data, the inflation remained higher than the Fed's 2% target range, which has weighed on some investor sentiment. Some investors still anticipate that there is room for the U.S. central bank to push the policy rates higher. Now investors are eagerly waiting for the minutes of the Fed's October FOMC meeting, which would shed light on the potential future stance of the Federal Reserve. The FOMC minutes, scheduled for Tuesday, November 21st, will be closely watched by the market participants for cues on the current economic health. In addition, the consumer sentiment data is also scheduled for Wednesday next week, which would provide insights into the current sentiment of the market. According to market watchers, these data could trigger a potential rally in the market or vice versa. As said earlier, the cryptocurrency market has been volatile lately, especially after BlackRock filed for spot Ethereum ETF earlier this week. Notably, soon after the filing, a sell-off was witnessed in the crypto market. As of writing on November 18th, the global crypto market cap was down 0.43% over the last 24 hours to 1.38 trillion, with the total market volume declining 23.34% into 53.32 billion. However, the crypto market fear and greed index stood at 72, indicating a bullish sentiment in the market. Among individual cryptos, the Bitcoin price has erased some of its recent losses and added 0.22% to $36,470.42 during writing. However, in the last 7 days, its price fell over 1.5%. Simultaneously, the Ethereum price lost around 6% over the past week. In addition, the XRP price plunged nearly 10% over the past week, with the Cardano price declining around 5% in the last 7 days. In contrast, the Solana price of Happen has added around 1.5% over the week. The meme coin segment showed mixed performance, with the Dogecoin price rising over 6% this week. On the other hand, the weekly Shiba Inu price was down around 7% over the past 7 days. The Celestia crypto was among the top percentage gainers this week, adding over 93% in its price over the last 7 days. Meanwhile, during writing, the Celestia price added 13.35% from yesterday and traded at $6.63, while its one-day volume plunged 0.56% to 519.93 million. Another top-performing altcoin from this week was Kaspa, which witnessed a surge of over 50% in its price this week. In addition, the Kaspa price was up 9.66% to take $0.1311 during writing, and its volume over the last 24 hours plunged 20% to 166.94. The Avalanche price noted a slump of 3.17% over the last 24 hours and traded at 21.20 during writing on November 18th, while its volume plunged 49.86% to 993.9038 million. However, over the last 7 days, the price of the crypto jumped over 48% at its current price. It has also touched its 30-day high of $24.54 Friday, November 17th.